Hey guys, our latest adventure took us to Beavers Bend State Park in southeastern Oklahoma. Local legend has it that Bigfoot lives in the forest around there. Did we see Bigfoot? Did we have any interactions? Stay tuned and we'll show you.
Hey everybody, it's Rhonda and Jim from R&J RV Adventures.
In today's video, we're going to share with you Beavers Bend State Park in
Oklahoma.
And we've been coming here for about 20 years. It's one of our favorite spots to vacation to, and we've had numerous family friends come with us, and we've rented cabins. But this trip was all about the RV.
So it's a different experience. We've only ever tent camped on the river, and we've always stayed in cabins up there, but we've never done this on our own, so this was a really awesome experience.
Beavers Bend State Park is located in McCurtain County, Oklahoma. It is the southeastern part of the state. It's very mountainous and plenty of scenic views. The park itself houses Broken Bow Lake and Mountain Fork River, and there's tons of activities to do.
We've actually been coming to Beavers Bend State Park for about 20 years now, and it has grown and changed so much in that time. And it's quite the touristy area now, but even with a lot of people there, especially during the summer, you can really find some seclusion within the park because it's just so big.
When we started going out there, it was our little secret that not a lot of people from the Dallas area know about.
Yeah, a little hidden gem.
Now, it seems like everybody in the area knows about it.
There's tons of stuff to do in Beavers Bend. Other than, fishing and boating, they have a swimming hole that you can go swimming at. They have little paddle boats. You can rent kayaks and canoes. You can get your own tube and float the river.
Now at Broken Bow Lake, they house a marina and a lodge where you can stay at, as well as the park itself has plenty of cabins and other amenities such as a nature center and plenty of hiking trails to keep you busy. Located just outside the park is the town of Hochatown. They've got lots of stuff to do there as well. There's wineries, lots of local restaurants, shopping.
A distillery.
Breweries. And if you go down the road into Broken Bow, Oklahoma, that's where you can get your generic groceries and a Walmart and the all-important Indian casino. So if you're into gambling, they've got that for you too. The local lore for the region is that Bigfoot lives in the surrounding forests. This is very apparent when you drive in the area with the local shops and everything that tries to tie into that tourism.
There's Bigfoot everywhere. Or is it Big Feet? Big Feets?
Which brings us to our interaction with wildlife. Now, unfortunately, we didn't find Bigfoot.
Not the real one, anyway.
No. But we did have some local wildlife visit us. As you can see in this photo, I was grilling and a local blue jay decided to test my cooking. Very bold. Now, in the particular campsite that we were staying at, we had some dumpsters nearby, and we heard some strange noises come in at night. On our last night there, we had a nice campfire, and we started to see glowing eyes. What could it be? Well, as you can see by the photos, it turned out to be not one, not two, but about 10 trash pandas that were just running rampant on our campsite.
Fighting over food.
Fighting in the trees above us. Very loud, very vocal, and they really didn't care that we were there. That was their terrain, and they were going to get their dinner for the night. But that was definitely some local wildlife interaction.
So if you're at Beavers Bend, make sure you don't leave anything out overnight that has anything to do with food. The trash pandas will take it.
Not Bigfoot, but you can call them Little Feet.
All right, so now we're going to tell you what our favorite things about staying in Beavers Bend are.
Well, one of my personal favorites is it's up in the mountains. It's beautiful. It's very calming. It just kind of takes you in another mental zone, so to speak. It feels very secluded even though you're surrounded by people at different times of the year. And just a quick note, cell service is very limited.
It's quite spotty up there.
And for what I understand, AT&T is probably the only signal that is very reliable. We had good luck with them.
We also have an outdoor antenna too, so
that definitely
helped with our hotspot. So
yeah, that helped stabilize the signal. But if you're in for seclusion, it's definitely got your number there.
Another thing that we really liked is the hiking. There are tons of hiking options.
Hey guys, we are out on the Friends Trail at Beavers Bend State Park. It is a gorgeous Wednesday morning and it's about 70 degrees out here in the shade.
Perfect.
It's great.
There.
So one of my favorite bonuses is when we have the time and most importantly the money is I like to go to the casino. So having one in the region is a plus for me.
Another thing we really like about it, even though you're secluded down in the park, you can easily get up into Ho Chi Town really quickly. And there you have touristy shops, you can get your souvenirs, you can go get a drink, you can go get pizza, you can go get tacos. I mean, there's lots of dinner options there. It's really nice.
Try some local beer, some local wine, and they have
or whiskey or vodka too.
Yeah, and they do have a couple of nice pizza places up there that are pretty tasty.
All right, so here's a couple things that we don't quite like about it. The first one is that we booked a site that was next to the dumpster, and well, with that comes the wildlife, all the raccoons. So if you're not into trash pandas, you might want to make sure that you book kind of a little bit further away from those dumpsters.
One of my least favorite things about it, and this purely comes from camping in the RV, is I would love full hookups, but there are some spots that have hookups. We just didn't know it at the time, and they're off a specific loop, so it's not going to stop us from coming to the campgrounds, you know, but if you're somebody that always needs full hookups, that's something to keep in mind.
Yeah, most all of the RV sites have water and electric, and I think there's only one loop or one campsite area in the whole park that actually has full hookups, and I think that's the Armadillo Circle. So if you're looking for full hookups, that's where you will find them.
And the park is constantly evolving, so you never know, they may open something up new that has full hookups in the next year or so.
Yeah.
We did see a bit of construction going on inside the park.
So you may be wondering where we have actually stayed in the park. Well, the first couple of times we've camped there, when we tent camped, we stayed in the Acorn Loop. This last time, our first time with our RV though, we stayed in the Fern Loop, which was really nice and secluded. It's also right on the river, so it's really beautiful. Where we would like to stay is probably that Armadillo Circle, just to see how it is over in that part of the park and have full hookups.
Because somebody likes full hookups. That'd be me. in over our 20 years of camping there, actually visiting the area, I don't want to say camping because we've only camped in the state park a few times, but the area surrounding it is just gorgeous, and it's, like I said before, it's growing quick. It's become quite a little resort tourist town. There are some really nice luxury cabins that you can rent all throughout the forest. There are some that are actually inside the state park limits and some that are just outside. And we've gotten to experience quite a variety of them, and I don't think we've stayed in a bad place yet up there.
No. And when we say luxury, they are luxury. I mean, even the 1 and 2 bedroom cabins are huge, and they have great amenities. A lot of them, if they have like a game room or something, they'll have a pool table, or they'll have a hot tub out on the deck or something like that.
Can I get a hot tub?
So, if camping in a tent or in an RV just isn't for you, we highly recommend the cabins within the park, the luxury cabins within the park, or even the ones outside the park. They're all great.
Yeah, Beavers Bend really does have something for everybody, even if you're not into RVing. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this video, and thank you very much for watching.
Yes, thank you. And please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you know when we upload.
And just remember,
Never take anything for granted. And we'll see you out there.